Okay, well, hello everybody. Welcome. um, what is... Oh yeah, it's the tiny little, like, horrifying skinny cactar. I hate it. But welcome everybody. Hope you're all doing good today. Hope you're all having a good... What is it, Tuesday? What day is it? Tuesday? Is Kitty available? She is, yeah. Kitty is in fact available. Okay, let's pop over to Gridania. Okay, I need to go grab a treat though. 1 second. Oh. Yeah. Okay. What do you mean the streak backtracking? Or the stream backtracking? Like there's an issue with the actual stream? Because that's not good. But I'm not really sure what you mean. I'm not dropping any frames. Okay, let's head to Gridania. Let's see here. What am I doing? So I think the plan for today, now that I've kind of finished all of like the side quests I want to do, I think I'm going to focus on leveling up jobs. So I've kind of talked about it before, but I want to get Weaver, Culinarian, and Botanist up to level 60, and then level Alchemist to 60 as well. I think that's the current plan. Oh, it's a mobile thing? Yeah, the Twitch mobile app is never working properly. It's not great. Oh, gotcha, I see. But yeah, that'll be the plan for today. And then I'll probably run some like roulettes, knock those out, do some fun stuff here and there. Kind of take a break from like doing quests and reading dialogue because I need something different for a little bit. Failure? Bro. This is my 3rd failure in a row. Something's not right. There's no way. There's no way I failed 3 times in a row in this one mission. What is going on with you guys? What is happening? Do I need to like talk to them? Good heavens. Maybe it's because they're bringing like rocks. Like, what are these weapons? Looks like a Monster Hunter switch axe. What are these? This person's like over in the corner all sad. Yeah, what's going on with this? This like 3 times in a row. Okay, you got your own PC? Hell yeah. Nice. Well, I hope you're enjoying that. Hope it's like working properly and everything is looking good. Okay, yeah, what is happening with this squadron? Come on. It's like the 4th time trying to do this mission. The squadron isn't ready for this mission. What do you mean we're not ready? What are you talking about? We don't have enough DPS? I mean, this is all I have. Like, I can't... There's nobody else. Oh, actually there is. But it's another conjure. I mean, should I just like get everybody? Like, how does this work? I don't need another conjure though. I was inspired by your countless deeds of heroism. Level 43 conjure. What does question mean? I kind of only want Lalafels though. I kind of only want little Lalas. What did that do? Oh, I can just look at them now. Yeah, I don't need. I mean, should I just like hire everybody, like regardless if I need them or not, or is there a limit to people I can have? Like maybe I should hire them. I don't know. But yeah, if I go to the, oops, not this squadron mission. I don't know why he's saying the squadron isn't ready for this mission. I have like required attributes for 2 different stats. I'm 4 levels higher than what this is. Like, should I try to level up even more? Oh no. This mission affinity is at maximum tactical abilities increased by 20%. There's a limit? Well, a limit to what? I mean, maybe I could change somebody's class? I don't know. Do they go back down to 0? Oh, like, so it looks like they lose a level. I need the books, that's right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna send them on the mission again. Just keep on trying. Maybe I'm just getting like really unlucky. I just don't see where, or like what's causing me to fail. Like what I don't have. Is it because I have 2 tanks as opposed to 2 DPS? But again, like I'm meeting the requirements for, you know, 2 of the 3 things. That should be enough to kind of get me where I need to go. So I don't know. We'll try it again. If it doesn't work, then I'll just send him back on like a easier mission and just try to level up even more. I'm not really sure what to do at this point. Okay, well, that's taken care of. And then I'm probably gonna start. So we start botanist and get that up to level 60 first. I know there's a couple like disciples of the land and hands jobs. Is it healing? What do you mean? Is it, like, are my stats not good enough for healing for the requirements? No, that was good. I'm missing enough healing. Because of mental? But there's like, I'm 25 away. Like, there's no way for me to fix that unless I brought another healer. Like, how would I get more mental with this squadron with what I have? Like, do I need like required attributes in all 3 different things? Okay. I'm just gonna leave like it is. We'll just keep on trying at it. It is also like the rank up mission, so it might just be like harder in of itself. But yeah, so I'm gonna focus on botanist. Try to do some like the job quests that I have available, and then Culinary and Weaver, and then probably save Alchemist for last. Now, can I queue for roulettes while also doing jobs? I don't know what you mean by higher conjurer. Like, my conjurer needs to be a higher level? Is that what you're saying? Because we're 4 levels above the level cap. Or like the level requirement. Okay, looks like I can do a job while I'm in a cube. I probably should just like teleport it over there. I don't know, I'm walking. There we go. So I'm assuming this is a level 50 quest. Or it could be maybe 52. I forget when the job quests happen. Okay, so it's 50. Commercial Survival Manual. This comprehensive manual written by a disgruntled former employee of Rowena's House of Splendors provides a detailed explanation of inhumane techniques forced upon consortium fire disciples of the land to increase their output. It is known to inspire and frighten all who read it, granting a temporary 150% boost to experience points earned from gathering activities. Oh, that's crazy. Effect is halved at level 70 and above. Oh yeah, I should eat some food too. Might as well drink some of this triple cream coffee. Aw, Papucha, it's been a long time since I've done anything like job related, so it's good to see them again. Good evening to you, Plunko. It does my spirit well to see you to see you again, inspired by your words. I've been reflecting upon the relationship between man and forest. I should like to hear your opinion on. Pucha, I'm back. Have you given any thought to my request? Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't know you had a guest. Judging by your attire, I take it you're a botanist as well. I'm sorry, but our situation is unchanged. I'm afraid there are no botanists at present who can assist with the story. I won't make a burden of myself, I promise. I just need them to answer a few questions in their spare time. And what about this adventure here? He looks like a capable sort. Blanco, well, he certainly is one of our best. But first things first. Allow me to introduce you to Muji Murala, our reporter for the Raven. She is planning a series of articles for which she requests our guild's cooperation. Specifically, she'd like to follow us doing of a first-rate botanist for an infinite period of time, or indefinite period of time. Alas, none among us who meets her stringent requirements can afford to engage her at present. None save for perhaps you, Plunko. My salvation has come, and his name is Plunko. What exciting adventures into botany he will take me on, I wonder. As to that, we have received a petition for aid from faraway Ishgard. We will call our dear friend and colleague Roitolin, whatever his name is, who resides in the Central Highlands in Kurthas. Well, a friend of his is struggling to raise crops in the Ishgardian frontier, and he begs us send a botanist to aid him. Hey, Bugala, how's it going? The Ishgardian frontier? That sounds positively wild. I can already picture the title, Foreign Botanist on the Frontier. I've got a good feeling about this. I'll go on ahead to Roitoloin's place and ask him a few questions. She'd certainly waste no time. Assuming you are willing to take on this task and bear with Muji, please pay Roitoloin a visit yourself and have the particulars from him. I have no doubt that you will gain much from the experience. For good measure, here's a letter introduction, and in case you have forgotten, Roitoloin can be found at Skyfire Locks. Good luck to you, Plunko. Okay, sounds like a fun time. Okay, I'm going down this way. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember this person, I think. Maybe I don't know. I don't know, they sounded familiar, the name. I also need to like remember how to do these jobs. It's been a long time since I've done any like crafting or gathering stuff, so I gotta like remember optimal rotations and all that good stuff. I'll be expecting you, Plunko. Mistress Muji has told me everything, and some rather more besides. A letter of introduction. Ever proper as our Fufucha, she scarcely needs one of these to vouch for your skill, my friend. As you will have been informed, the petition comes from not from me, but a friend. Basil is his name, and he is a botanist engaged in settling the Sea of Clouds. That is where your task will take you, and for an extended period of time. Some years ago, House Halienarts established an outpost there, and they seek to make the place self-sufficient. To this end, my friend has been attempting to cultivate various crops. Alas, results have been mixed at best, and that is where you come into the picture. Now, I should like to send you along to Basil, maybe at once, except Ishgard isn't accommodating to foreigners. You must find a way to circumvent the bureaucracy. Oh, trust me, Ishgard will be very accommodating to me. They know me very well. You are a guest of House Fortomps, you say? Well then, your entry was not an issue from the first. However, I have doubts whether Mistress Muji will be permitted to accompany you. You needn't worry. I have ways of getting into places, and I will get into Ishgard, see if I don't. That is well, I think. Now then, Basil has returned to the Holy See to meet with you. If it suits, I shall let him know to look for you at the Aetheryte Plaza. At the Aetheryte Plaza? Got it. I'll see you there, Plumco. Looks she's just going on ahead. Okay, foundation, there we go. So there's remembering Ishgard and... Oh, I think these are like class quests, though. Yeah, Disciples of War Magic. But I remember there was like a job quest. I think it's like Inscrutable Tastes, I believe. Was like a job quest. I'll probably do that later, though. Or maybe we'll do this quest and then go do this one. What took you so long? Your client's been waiting for the better part of a bell. Curious how I got into Ishgard? I shouldn't doubt. Well now, let it suffice to say, if anyone asks, I'm your retainer. It is a pleasure to meet you, Plunko, and your lively retainer as well. I'm Basil. Thank you for making the long journey to Ishgard, though we still have some way to go for sure. As I'm sure you've been told... Oh, I need a... No! Wait! No, wait, how do I exit out of this? Oh crap, how do I switch? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I messed up. I messed up. Complete. Oh, there's no way to like skip the dialogue and... Okay. Sorry, I skipped all of that, I apologize. Maybe I shouldn't have been in a queue. Oh, hold on, sorry guys, I'm sorry. I'm the problem. There we go, commence. Okay, we're good. Sorry. Man, I am not great when it comes to dungeon queues. Alright, at least we made it in. Okay, that's a really cool sword. Alright, I'm ready. Okay, well now I know like if I'm stuck in dialogue and I'm not the right job, then I have to kind of like skip past that to switch the job so I can accept the queue. But it's like I want to do stuff while I wait for, you know, like dungeon queues and roulettes, but like what can I do that doesn't like run the risk of me kind of self-sabotaging my queue? Oh yeah, it's the Florida and back one. People do gathering and fates, yeah. I shouldn't be doing dialogue stuff while I'm in the queue. You think I would learn my lesson by now? This is a giant hammer. What is that? I don't know if I've ever seen it before. What class is that? Oh, is that, what is it called? The painter one. I can't think of it now. Yeah, Pictomancer. Oh wait, I forgot about this! No, no, no. Oh no, I'm so bad. Oh, I hate this game. I'm so bad at this game. Just sit in silence the rest of the raid. Oh, good lord. Okay, well, it's done. Alright. Let's see what's next. That kind of just ruined that whole thing. So dumb. Alright, I'm just not gonna queue for any dungeons right now. I'm just gonna do these quests. Perfect timing, Plumko. Word arrived from Basil not a moment ago. He has a task and bids you come to Clam Cloud Top. Let us go at once. Oh, so like I don't need to go into like this to click on a job? Like I would just have a button that I couldn't click on? Oh, that is very helpful. Yeah, I just gotta figure out where I'll put that though. I guess I can just like throw it on this side. Yeah, let's put it there. That's fine. I just want to keep it like out of the way. Like almost just kind of hide it down here right now. I just don't like too much clutter. I can make it smaller too. That's like pretty low profile and out of the way. I also have Weaver twice. Oh, I need Culinarian. No, I think that's fine how it is. Yeah, that's good. That works. Okay, what is this person? My thanks for coming on such short notice. To begin with, I'd like to ask your advice on crops that would thrive in this environment. Right now, our principal crop is a strain of pumpkin native to these isles, with some experimentation successfully in cultivating it. Unfortunately, hardly anything else grows that it's a viable food source. It has something to do with the ratio of wind to earth aspect ether up here. There's a much higher concentration of the former, you see, and hardly any of the latter. Gasol greens are just about the only other thing that has worked out, and these aren't the same as what we have in Kurthas either. It may interest you to know that the seeds came to us from Gridania, from the Botanist Guild. Ortoluine urged me to give them a try, and lo and behold, they cropped up like weeds. Strange things do happen, eh? But in the end, Gasol greens are fit only for chocobos, and what little I'm managing to grow at the moment doesn't make up for the shortfall of supplies. If we're to keep feeding the garrison, we need to find more crops that grow and set about growing them as soon as possible, or soon we'll have to be supping on bird fodder. And so I'd like to ask your opinion. In selecting a crop, what quality is the most critical? Yeah, I feel like elevation, considering the fact that we're like in the sky. I see. In that case, we might try to plant that's native to the highland regions. Ah, that reminds me. A hunter I spoke with recently mentioned having seen wild onions in the Duranian forelands. Cyclop onions are called, and I fancy our chances of cultivating them. If we succeed, they would make a welcoming addition to our rations. I'd be grateful if you could gather and bring me 10 bulbs. Okay. Duranian forelands. Let's go here. So how do I do gathering stuff again? What are the buttons? Tread quietly, enabling you to avoid enemies, survey the landscape, for highest level mature trees or lush vegetation. Unsplit legendaries, triangulate. Do I need to like turn something on? Oh, I have triangulate on. There we go. I'm looking for onions, though. Let's see. I'm assuming the lush vegetation patch. Yeah, Cyclops onions. Perfect. I got like a bug bite on my elbow, and it is probably the worst place ever. It just does not feel great. Let's go this way. Allow my Calvin's back in. Oh, there's no onions here. I could just gather stuff to level up farming though. For botanist. These are all trees. Not what I need. Not this one. Oh, that's just the fate. Wonder if it's like just over in this area? I need to go like farther north, maybe? That was a little vista point. Check that out. Founded by hunters who came to the frontiers in hopes of snaring the wild chocobos of the forest, this settlement, and those who call it home, are shielded from the eyes of the dragons by the canopy of majestic cerulean trees that rise high above it. That's just like a fate. There we go. Okay, just to be sure, let's use that. Awesome. Level 54. Now let's go back to Camp Cloud Top. Camp Cloud Top. Good heavens. Have you gathered the Cyclops onions? They can be found growing wild in the Dravanian floorlands. I have. Here you are. My, they're far larger than I dared hoped. My thanks, Plunko. I shall try growing them in our test plot right away. A test plot, you say? That's right, miss. If we grow something in earnest, we need to make certain that it won't be deterred or determined to other crops. Though substances is important, it too is sustainability. If we don't think ahead, we're liable to damage the environment, and that would leave us with nothing. I see. Pioneers must be at once bold and cautious, a delicate balancing act. With that, I believe I have sufficient material for my first article. I'll go on back to Ishgard to send my notes to the chief editor. See you at the Aetheryte Plaza, Plunko. This is not where I want to be. Where am I going? There we go. Bad tidings, Plunko. The chief editor was utterly taken by my draft, and the first installment to my series will soon grace the Raven. Oh, and lest you worry, I'll make sure to withhold names and locations. It's an Ishgardian outpost after all, and we can't well have such details known to all and sundry. But I have to listen to this. So was that the dilemma of a suitable crop was solved, thanks to the ingenuity of one humble botanist. It shall not be long ere this azure frontier be blanketed in life-giving Cyclops onions. That's how I'm planning to close the article. I see you're not entirely convinced that the dilemma is solved. Well, it practically is. Only I can't write practically. The statement would lose something for it. As before, I'll remain in Ishgard to await the word of Basil. I look forward to the next task. What's worth getting? Let's grab that. In blazing new trails of the botanist, you have learned True Whisper 5. While the Whispered Tree, Stone Whispers for miners, True Whispers for botanists, grants you the ability to recognize the gathering node's hidden characteristics, there are some characteristics that require the acquisition of further traits to uncover. Even then, the characteristics will not always be visible, so when they are, do not miss out on the chance to exploit them. Okay. Interesting. I also got a new scythe too, so I'll equip all of this. Will this stack with my current food if I use this? Oh, it does. So I can have like a what? So this is a 150 boost to experience points earned from gathering activities, on top of the 6% that I have from food. Okay, I mean, it seems pretty good actually. I'll take that. So I got both the new items on, I believe. Yes. Just that quick. I'm gonna close the window. Give me 1 second. Okay, well, I'm already level 55. I'm kind of cruising through this. I was hoping you'd come by. Basil has another task for you. Just so you know, I won't be accompanying you from now on. While you go about your gathering, I have in mind to do some gathering of my own. For information here in the Holy See. Having said that, I will require a report from you afterwards, so be sure to remember all the juicy details. Now off you go, Clamp Cloudtop. Clamp? Dude, I cannot say that for the life of me. It's such a tongue twister for me for some reason. Camp Cloud Top. Camp Cloud... Camp Cloud Top. Oh my god. My thanks for your help the other day, Punko. I'm pleased to report that the Cyclops onions are coming along nicely. This time, I need your help to maintain soil quality. As you know, soil gradually becomes barren with continued cultivation. Crop rotations, buddy. In order to keep it fertile, we normally grow crops in the bean family at regular intervals. That's to get nitrogen back in the ground, right? Alas, such beans as we have in Kurthas refuse to grow here. Unless we do something, I fear the soil will cease to yield crops altogether. Is there aught we can suggest? Try growing a Gardanian variety of beans. Request seeds from the Botanist Guild. I mean, let's try request seeds. But of course, the Botanist Guild is a variable treasure trove of seeds from all regions. There's bound to be something among them that will grow in these parts. I'm sorry to trouble you, Plunka, but could you please travel to Gridania and consult Fufucha? If anyone knows the strain of beans to suit our needs, it will be she. Ethernet, Botanist Guild. There we go. Would this last for 17 hours? Hold on, what? Oh yeah, 18 hours is the duration. Okay. I assumed to be like 60 minutes, like 1 hour, not 18 hours. That's crazy. I probably should maybe hold on to these. Like until I really need them. But I guess they only work for like gathering jobs, so this is the only gathering job I have right now, so I don't know. I don't know how rare they are to find them. If it isn't the toast of the guild, I've read all about your recent exploits in the Raven. You have been away for a short while, and already you have achieved so much. We all of us here are very proud of you. Oh, okay, you can get a lot of them? Okay. That doesn't, I don't need to like worry about running out. Oh, embellished? Well, I suppose that is simply the way of Muji's profession. And though her words may have been flowery, I choose to believe that they are firmly rooted in truth. In any case, all seems to be well with you, and for that I'm glad. Now then, was there something you wish to talk about? Cover crops revitalizing soil, and those that will grow in the sea of clouds besides. This is a difficult order to fill. From my experience, I would say that Shroud Vet should be the best suited. Even so, it is not entirely ideal. Nay, it must be crossed with an Highland strand to create what Basil needs. Now, rather than crossing strains haphazardly, I suggest you seek the counsel of a specialist, that is, an Ishgardian native versed in the local flora. Show to him this bundle of Shroud Vetch, and he should be able to provide you with the name of a suitable match. As to where you might find such an individual, I dare say Muji will be the best person to ask. It is her business to know people after all. Ucha suggested you come to me. Ooh, she's a sharp one. Indeed, it's my business to know people, and I happen to know just the person you're looking for. Martineau is the name, and he is no less than the foremost herbalist in all of Ishkar. I'll arrange a meeting right away. Actually, I wonder if it's appropriate to intervene in the doings of my subject. Ah, never mind the details. They're the bane of a good story. Okay. I'll have Martineau come and meet you in St. Reminaud's Cathedral. Off you go, Pumpkin. Oh my god, we're back to Scholasticate. You are a botanist who wish to speak with me. You certainly appear capable, as your frenetic friend led me to believe. I always enjoy the chance to engage with fellow lovers of nature, and being a researcher, I welcome the insight of gatherers like your good self. But come, I am given to understand you seek advice on crossing strains of beans. I had always held the Botanist Guild in the highest regard. Seeing such fine specimens served to reaffirm that sentiment. As Mistress Fufucha has already concluded, the Shroud Vetch will not prosper in the Sea of Clouds. It must needs be crossed with another strain to bring out its resilience. I recommend Emerald Beans, a rare strain which grows in the churning mists. For your purpose, you will need perhaps 10 handfuls. And with that, I trust you now know what is required. Should you have further questions, do not hesitate to seek me out again. Okay, harvest emerald beans in the churning mists. This is not either of those places. There we go. I'm gonna put a jacket on real quick. It's getting kind of cold. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. But this is nothing I need actually. But looking for emerald bean. Nope, not there. Are these both? There's like two places right next to each other. I think they're both the same though. Would the bean not be in a vegetation patch? Is it in a tree instead? Okay, I think I need to find a tree. Where might that be though? This doesn't seem like a mature tree. It seems like a dead tree. This seems very much dead. No, there's no bee either. Am I in the right place? I'm in the churning mists. Where are the beans at? where are my beans at? Same difference? Is it? Well, I looked at the lush vegetation bushes and I didn't see anything. I mean, it makes sense for the beans not to be in a tree, but they weren't in the bushes though. The hunt for beans. If I click the item icon, I don't see like a bean item icon. Unless there's something I'm missing. The blue part of the quest text on the left. The right. The blue part of the quest text? What? It opens up the map. This? What? I'm so confused right now. I don't... I'm really trying. I'm really trying to pick the blue part of the quest text on the right. Map? No, it just pulls up this map. I don't see anything else to click on. Okay, there we go. I guess just like a different part of the map has different, like harvesting materials. Okay, that's 4. This shouldn't always appear on every node. Like this one, for example, there's no movements. Oh, I haven't done a map in a long time. Let's get that. I totally forgot these were like in the game. I think I did one when like you first unlock it and it tells you how like those work, and then I've not touched it since. Let's get these beans first though before I start doing more stuff. But yeah, only like one of those had beans. Hopefully these are more lucky down here. There we go. There we go. Easy. Level 56 too. So how do these maps work again? Excuse me. Decipher. I wish it was like a bigger screen. Why is the map so small? Can I like resize that at all? No. Why is that tiny? How do I like understand this? Okay, that is so hard to read. Okay, I guess that's empty space. Probably goodness. Where might this be? No idea. What am I looking at here? Okay, so it's like some higher elevation right here. This is empty space. I think like these are little empty spaces too. Is it somewhere like... I don't know. I have no idea. It's so hard to like tell what is that. I'm trying to look for like this open space and see what matches that shape. I'm not finding anything else. I'm kind of like might need to uncover more of the map too. Like this middle section might kind of show more. It's not like this. There's also like this kind of open spaces. Like these kind of cracks in the earth are coming from left to right. Like right here. Oh, I found it. I found it. It's right here. I got it. So then I need to like dig, right? I need to like... I keep on pressing the wrong button. Let's see. What is the dig command again? Or the dig button? Character, travel, system, party, duty, social. Dig. Oh no, my umbrella. Oh no. Wait, how do I get my umbrella back? Is that probably like an emo? Wait, how do I get my umbrella back? I didn't even take off my hotbar. Oh man, it's been a day today. It's been a day. What am I doing? Where's my umbrella? Okay, well I found the dig option. It's like I hate looking through menus. It's fashion accessory. Wow, there we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, let's try digging around here and see what we can get. Oh, it just shows the map. Look at a buried treasure. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oof. Don't need to like fight stuff. Should I change jobs real quick? I'm pretty sure I need to like, yeah, fight something. Probably should have like let my MP regen, but it's fine. Oh my god, pull all the little larvae. Oop. Oh, it didn't kill them all. Oh, they're dodging it somehow. Invalid target. What is happening? Hey, there we go. That worked. That works. Alright, what do we get? Yeti fungus. Elegant tombstones poetics. Draconian potion dexterity. Wind crystal. Mithril rivets. Bolt of rainbow cloth. That's it. Okay. It seemed alright, I guess. I don't really know what I expected. Seemed fine. Okay, let's head back to Ishgard. Or Camp Cloud Top. Miss Muji tells me you've managed to get Master Martino's advice, even though he's notoriously elusive. You truly are dedicated to our cause, my friend. Ah, so these are emerald beans. If I understand correctly, the plan is to cross these with shroud vetch. Do you have the latter as well? Marvelous. My thanks, Plunko. I shall set about cross-pollinating them at once. The process will require considerable time and effort, but I'm confident that it will be worthwhile in the end. Ah, before I forget, Miss Muja left a message for you. She bids you come and meet her at the Aetherite Plaza in Ishgard. Welcome back, Blanco, and good work. Not only did you help Basil solve another problem, you served as a bridge connecting the people of Gridania and Ishgard. In any case you're wondering, I've already set off the draft for you, or for the second installment of my series. It's bound to be as successful as the first, and there's not a hint of fabrication in there. Embellishments? Certainly, but no fabrication. 2 nations, 1 seed. I don't like the name of that for some reason. As a title I have in mind. Simple but powerful, even if I do say so myself. Of course, my story is secondary to all your hard work. Basil's crops are coming along well, and it's no small part due to your efforts. For his sake, please keep it up. Luck of the Pioneer. Okay, got some new stuff too. So equip those pants, and then I guess this is better too, this titanium hatchet. Okay, cool. So looks like I can't do the next until level 58. So what can I do for like a quarter of a level? I guess I can go do this real quick. The inscrutable taste. Let's go knock that out. It's like a collectible action. You're a botanist, yes? I thought so. I pride myself on having an eye for talent, and you, sir, have it in abundance. Don't suppose you've heard the new collectibles fad, have you? No? Oh, you've got to do something about that, then. Here, take this letter to Lidirolona at Revenant's Toll. She'll take care of the rest. Revenant's Toll? Okay, go to Mordona. I'm trying to remember if there was one more, like, disciple quest. I think it might have actually been in Mordona. Maybe? I don't know them. Or it might be in, like, Idyllshire? Greetings, sir. How may I assist you this day? Very well. It would be my pleasure to enlighten you. As you are doubtless aware, there are wealthy individuals who covet certain items, but who would rather pay others to produce them. Rowena's House of Splendors is glad to receive the customs of such individuals. To supply these collectibles, we turn to men and women such as you who possess the talent to craft or procure them. Compensation will be commensurated to the collectability of items provided and paid in scripts, which can be exchanged for all manner of fine wares. You may sell these items in the house at any other of our branch offices, including those in Limsa Laminsa, Gridania, and Ul'dah. Please be advised these terms are not negotiable, sir. We appreciate your understanding. Okay, this is interesting. Arena's House of Splendors now accepting scripts. You can now craft and gather collectibles. Collectibles can be traded for crafting or for crafting and gathering scripts by speaking with appraisers employed by Rowena's House of Splendors. These scripts can be exchanged for items usable by a type of land or hand. To learn more about collectibles, speak with Liderlona. Collectible, how to, I'm just it's just like gathering XP, okay. Okay, so she has like another job too. Oh, gathering extreme. Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick break. Just give me like one moment. I'll be right back. Okay. If I may, sir, you are an accomplished botanist, are you not? Perchance you're familiar with ethereal reduction. Simply put, it allows one to break down an item into its base ethereal components, or something to that effect. The process is adamantly difficult for a layman to explain. Togo Samu, a disciple of Master Mutamix, would surely be glad to tell you more. I remember Mutamix, the little goblin friend. I remember him. Okay, I deliver a letter to Koko-Samu at the bonfire. Cool. Back to trade tongue flaps about shifty making or transmutation or whatever? No. I have a letter for you. A letter? Get rid of that. If you want to know about ethereal reduction, all you had to do was ask. As the name suggests, it's a method of reducing items to a more primordial state, as it were. Crystals, for the most part. Now, before you go thinking you can rid yourself of all your worthless shite in this fashion, think again. Only items with a certain, how should I put this? Right, collectability. Only rare items valued as collectibles seem to be suitable for this purpose, so it's hardly an easy decision to make. In any case, why not give it a go? You never know what you'll get lest you try. Okay, so I can just like break down rare equipment into components. And now use the general action ethereal reduction. By doing so, break down unwanted collectibles into their base ethereal components. But it has to be like unwanted, or it has to be collectibles, such as crystals. In addition to crystals, reduced collectibles may yield rare materials at random. Please be warned that this process is irreversible and collectibles will be permanently lost. Okay. Seems interesting. Don't really give me much experience. I'm still a little ways away from 58. Just gonna go and double check there's not any other job quests anywhere that I need to pick up. That's that. Wait, you can completely ignore that system. You'll know if you eventually need to interact with it. Okay, got it. Got it, sounds good. Yeah, I'm assuming like once I have like the collectible stuff they're talking about, then I can kind of learn and look into that system. But for now, because I can't really do much with it, there's not much of a point. But yeah, it's like, so I got the ethereal reduction, break down an item into its ethereal components, and then what was the other thing that I got? Maybe that was it. Okay, there's no jobs over here. I can always just like do some, you know, gathering and like a zone to kind of get up to level 58. Shouldn't be too bad. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any like job quests that unlock stuff. But those are machinist levies. Let's check over here real quick. And the pillars. Nothing. Okay, so I have everything. Right then. I'm just gonna go to probably back to the Highlands, maybe? Or I guess Turning Mist might be better. I just harvest some more stuff until... I mean, I might as well maybe try to go straight to 60 and just like take care of all that now, depending upon how easy it is to get experience. I mean, I imagine between like these two XP bonuses I have, it should be too bad. We'll see them. I know like before, when I was trying to get to level 50, I was just doing like leves, and those are really good to level up, but I don't know if I really need to like do that right now. Just because I only need, what, like 2.25 levels to hit my goal. Doesn't seem super important. Let's see. Periwinkle, dandelion, rose crystal. I think dandelion's fine. Just gather that. Yeah, it's like a pretty good amount of experience. Let's try to go periwinkle. Okay, there's 58. My thing is, if I do the next job quest, will it be enough experience to get me to 60? I don't think so. So it might be worth like harvesting until level 59 and then doing the job quest. And that should get me to level 16. I mean, this isn't the most amount of experience now. It's kind of slowed down, but it shouldn't be that long. Plus, I do like harvesting. It's kind of fun, so we'll stay here for a little bit. Oh no, I forgot to use my sneak attack. I can't change jobs either. Oops. I think it's time to run. It's time to run then. Why can't I like hit them with my scythe or something, or my axe? Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna sneak on past you. I know you were just chasing after me, but let me just sneak on past you. There we go. Periwinkle. I go like towards those trees again because I feel like there's a pretty good clump of trees over here somewhere. So just kind of grab whatever I can along the way. Guess they're probably both the same experience. Nothing. Ooh, it's only 52% chance though. Guess I could use my field mastery. Can I keep on using this? This doesn't stack, right? No, okay, so it doesn't stack. But it still uses the GP. Alright, well, 67 is not too bad. Just some decent experience. Kind of like makes me want to play RuneScape now. Just like gathering stuff and chopping down trees. It's very just like relaxing. Oops. So close. You serious? Wait, I literally have like 5,000 experience left. Less than that, actually. Alright, let's go find one more tree then. You gotta be kidding me. What are the chances of getting, like, 4 failures in a row? Oh, there we go. There's 59. Alright, let's go grab the quest now. And I'm assuming between the quest and, like, whatever it has me do, should give me to 60, so I can do the next, like, little job after that. Okay. Plunko, I've received word from Basil. He has 2 pieces of news to share with you. One good and one bad. To begin with the good, he succeeded in cross-pollinating the 2 varieties of beans you brought him. A new, more resilient strain is on its way. And for the bad, the vermin population has fairly imploded, most likely due to the rapid reclamation and other threatening the crops. Unless these pests are dealt with, they'll undo all of Basil's hard work. Please hurry to Camp Cloud Top at once and see how you can be of help. It's awful, Plumco, just awful. Our crops are coming along so well, but now the plague of vermin is starting to destroy it all. An alchemical concoction will deal with them quickly enough, but it's like to harm all creatures indiscriminately. What's more, there's no telling what other effects it might have on the environment. If at all possible, I like to protect the crops that resorting to such extreme measures, but I don't know how to go about it. I've spoken with Master Martino before. You think you could seek him out again and trouble him for advice with regarding our dilemma? Sure. I wish there was like actual farming in this game. Like the botanist job doesn't really feel like farming, it feels more like gathering. Like you're just some sort of, I don't know, like wilderness gatherer. I wish there's like an actual job where you can have like a little like plot of crops and check on them like every day or so. That'd be a lot of fun. I think with houses, maybe somebody told me you can have crops like on your house, but I can't really do that, so It'd be nice to have like a little plot somewhere you just like kind of enter into, like an instance almost, and you just grow a whole bunch of plants. That'd be nice. You look troubled, my friend. Is something the matter? Though your friend's concern for nature is touching, extreme circumstances call for extreme measures. Were I in his shoes, I wouldn't rule out an alchemical concoction. But tell me, what are your own thoughts on this? I feel like these are kind of the same thing. Yeah, we should avoid damaging the environment. So, you're determined to place nature first. I respect that. Very well, I will share with you my knowledge. When dry, distilled birch bark yields a tar which possesses vermin-repelling properties. 'Tis a trait the tree developed to protect itself from pests. You would do well to gather birch logs at the same place the vermin inhabit, namely the Sea of Clouds. 10 pieces should suffice to begin with. Okay. Seems kind of like what I've been doing. Just going and gathering stuff. So I'm gonna look for trees. Where might those be? Ooh, cloud mushroom. Wind widow? A tiny poisonous spider that weaves sail-like webs. Oh. But I need birch logs. That's 4. I think there's one more tree. Oh yeah, over here. Perfect. Alright, well hopefully I get to level... I don't... This should be enough, right? Yeah, it should be plenty. This one doesn't have any logs. So maybe if I can like uncover the logs though, if I use Luck of the Pioneer. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Let's consider in the future if I like am looking at something but I don't see what I need, I can try to use Luck of Pioneer and find any hidden stuff. Cool. All right, back over here. Have you found a way to protect our crops? To think that such a method exists, I'll begin extracting tar from these logs at once. Once again, I'm in your debt. I don't know what I would have done without you, and the thought of it shames me. Here I am, profession to put nature first, yet I was powerless in the face of this trial. When I mentioned my plight to Mistress Muji, she was very worried for me. She even offered to help in any way she could. Please pass along my thanks to her as well. Okay, I can do that. Welcome back, Plunko. Another day, another job well done. I shouldn't doubt. Oh, Basil sends his thanks, you say? Well, his passion is downright infectious, as is yours. You can't help but want to help. And, lest you worry, I don't allow sentiment to color my articles. Nay, I tell it as it is. And this time, it's about respecting nature. Here's a choice passage from my draft. In that moment, a warm sensation swept over me, and I knew it for pride that, in this faraway land, the Gardanian love for harmony has taken root. That sounds sentimental, you say? Ah, but see, I'm simply giving voice to what all Forestborn will be feeling, a small but distinct difference. At any rate, I've got another promising addition to my series, and it's all thanks to you. Keep up the good work. Okay, cool. You can actually. Oh, that gave me to level 61. Good heavens. Okay, so I got a new axe. So equip that. Cool. Hello there, Plunko. Come for a task, have you? Well, aren't you enthusiastic? Which makes me feel all the more sorry to disappoint. There's been no word from Basil, I'm afraid. Oh, speak of the devil, he's calling my link pro right now. If you'd excuse me a moment. Basil? Yes, this is Muji. How fare you? What? Uh-oh, something happened? It's terrible news, Plunko. Basil has gotten into trouble with the vault. It seems my articles were brought to the attention of some dignitaries and taking issue with his recent ventures. I made certain to withhold details pertaining to security, so it's not a question of leaking intelligence at the very least. To hear Basil tell it, he's just this hapless pawn in the game between the nobles. 'Twas House Desmail that alerted the vault of his alleged misdeeds. It's a petty blow against House Helionart. But however it happened, Basil is in trouble. We must help him. Could you please go to him and ask after the details? I'll explore all possible avenues of aid in the meantime. I feel like it's always House Desmail. It's always them doing nefarious stuff. My thanks for coming, Plunko. To put it simply, the vault isn't pleased with the cooperation I've received from the Botanist Guild, and now they've sent representatives to convey their displeasures. Father Amaralt and Sir Venkorox. Croaks? I take it you are the foreigner with whom the accused has been consorting. Foreigner? Buddy, I am the warrior of light. I am the savior of Ishgard. You might not be here today because of me. Ugh. Honest vassal, it has come to our attention that you have been using your position of privilege to sow upward seeds upon Ishgardian soil. Know that your transgressions have sparked an uproar in the vault. Though dismay was Father Aberalt, he was prompted to make the long journey to this outpost, that he might impress upon you the graveness of the matter. Presently, there exist two varieties of foliage plants called Grisal greens. However, only one of them is worthy of the name, that which is native to Kurthas. The other originates from the Far East, and it is a pretender. On account of the ignorance of the masses, however, it usurped the honored name of Grisal. To we proudish guardians, it was, and shall ever be, a different plant. We know and accept no gifts all green save for that which the Fury has seen fit to bless us. It is a question of honor, and you have besmirched that honor by growing with a foreigner pretender upon Ishgardian soil. Such are the charges against you. If you would protest them, know that words alone shan't suffice. Nay, you must needs present us with conclusive proof of your innocence. Like, I get this part of Ishgard, but this is kind of the reason why, like, I never fully connected with Ishgard and, like, had a deep emotional, like, connection with the characters or with the nation as a whole, because I'm just, like, I don't like ignorant, like, religious zealots, unless it's, like, Warhammer. It just annoy me so much, especially like the Ishgardians. It's like, this side of Ishgard really kind of like put me off from liking them or like really caring about what's happening to them as a nation, because I just know how like ignorant and just closed-minded and pretentious they are. It's like annoyed me too much. No, yeah, I'm well aware they're not all like that, but it's like the small few kind of tainted the image of Ishgard for me. Like, I know, like, you know, the Fortoms and Alchifant and Sir Amric, like, I know there's a lot of them that are very good, but, like, when you're first introduced to Ishgard, you're basically told, like, oh, they won't like you, they're not going to let you in. There's, like, heretics and inquisitors who are, like, you know, going at it, and just all like the ignorant and kind of blinded by religion. So I'm not saying they're all like that. I'm just saying that portion of Ishgard kind of tainted the whole nation for me and made it hard for me to like them as a whole and like really kind of feel for the plight that they're in. It's made it hard for me to kind of like them, is what I'm trying to say. We shall wait yonder, but know that we'll not wait long. If you cannot produce the proof, you'd best prepare yourself for a trial by combat. Trial by combat? You might as well throw me off this island right now. I was only acting in our nation's best interests. It seems I have no choice but to try and prove my innocence. But how? The seas I used came from the Botanist Guild. Besides going here, I don't know what else to do. Could you please consult Fufucha in my stead? Yeah, and like I realize not every nation's like perfect. I mean, Ul'dah has probably just as bad of issues with all of the you know, greed and monetarists and all that kind of stuff, and the fact that literally their leader was, you know, in like an assassination attempt. Like, I'm not saying every place is good, but for some reason, kind of that like blind zealotry of Ishgard just dissuaded me from like really liking them or connecting with them and kind of feeling for all the issues they were going through. I just couldn't really like empathize with them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I guess like also maybe you don't really need to. Like, it's maybe this story is not written for you to, you know, empathize with Ishgard and kind of see them as the victims, because I guess like in the war, both the dragons and Ishgard are kind of like the victims and the perpetrators of violence. So I guess I shouldn't really think of the story as like, oh, you should be rooting for Ishgard. Like, you should be thinking of them as the good guys. Like, even though we are supporting them, it doesn't necessarily mean that they should, you know, receive pity and empathy and be considered like the kind of noble good guys. Yeah, right. No, it very much seems like, I mean, post like Heavensward, you know, it's like, it seems like Ishgard is changing like for the better, and they're kind of like moving away from that kind of the lies of the Holy See and the blind zealotry and moving towards like a more free thinking society. But leading up to that point, especially like when you're first introduced to the Ishgardians and like they're very standoffish and I don't know. It's kind of like a bad feeling with them like early on. Well, I mean, what general populace though? Are we talking about like the noble people like in the pillars, all high and mighty, or all of the, you know, like poor and downtrodden and like the slums? Because like there's very like polarizing issues or polarizing people in Ishgard. The Sky Pirates? I guess I haven't really seen the Astro Guild that much. And I didn't really consider the Sky Pirates like Ishgardians. I kind of considered them like their own, like, you know, just free people. Kind of like separate from Ishgard. What? I know the Ishgardians can be hard-headed, but this beggars relief. To force their own notion of honor upon nature? Ridiculous, doesn't even begin to describe it. Well, the folly of it all notwithstanding, you'll be pleased to know that we can clear Basil's name. And the truth is, just all seeds we gave him are of the Curthian variety. The first botanist of a few generations past brought the plants back to Gridania, and we've been cultivating them here since. And that is not all. Research has proven that much of the Gisal greens presently grown in Ishgard are in fact Near Eastern. To wit, the plants under scrutiny are far closer to the true Gisal the Ishgardians so revere. So much for their accusations. Here, take this bunch of greens with you. 'Tis the self-same as that which Basil has been cultivating, an improved strain of Gisal greens found throughout the wilds of Kurthas. An expert would identify it as Curthian origin at a glance. The problem would be convincing the priest of this fact. You are acquainted with the herbalist Martineau? Then that should simplify matters. I suggest you harvest some Gisal greens and present them and the Great Loam strain to him for comparison. Search in relatively unbeaten parts of Western Highlands. 'Tis in such areas that you would like to find the purest specimens. 3 bunches should suffice for your purpose. Once you have enough, pray go to Martineau and have him inspect them. Good luck to you, Plunkum. Okay, back to the Western Highlands. Wait, Western Highlands. Where's? Oh, Western Highlands. There we go. So I'm assuming these are probably not like a tree spot, right? No. Okay. Just double checking. There's like such a cool statue over here. I love this. It's like old dragoon. Oh, there's a little lookout point up there too. Oh, there's wait, there's somebody up here. Can we talk to them? No, they're just like stuck up here. Who is this person? I wish I could like help them. I hope you find a way down. That's like a fun little Easter egg thing. Oh wait, it didn't work. Look out. Wait, it's look out, right? Why isn't this working? Hold on. I look around. Am I doing the wrong thing? Why am I... What is happening? Is this one just like, oh my god. I don't know why I'm just like having a rough day today. Do I need to like touch something different? It's / lookout, right? Why is this not working then? Oh, some sightseeing locations use / prey or other anim. How are you supposed to know that though? / prey? / doze works too? I didn't even know there's a / prey emote. That didn't work. / doze? No. If I look at the sightseeing thing, let's maybe tell me. I mean, I wouldn't even know like which one this is. Look out upon the room in all her glory. That's probably not it. Okay, so I guess it says like look out. Okay, I see. So look out upon the realm in all her glory. Look out, look out. It doesn't tell me like... It just says look out everywhere. I looked out upon... I looked out... Yeah. Oh, I whispered a prayer. Western Highlands... I've tried everything though. I've tried pray. Tried look out. This is like bugging me now. Do I already have this one maybe? No. I feel like I would have known if I got it. It's definitely like a Western Highlands one. This one says look out. Look, look, look. Look, look, look. These are all Dravanian forelands. Churning mist. Sea of clouds. Why don't you say like / look maybe? / looked? / look out. Why is it not working? I feel like I'm doing something dumb. Oh god. I'll give it one more try. If I can't figure it out, we're just gonna move on. I need to like do something with this person maybe? Like look in a certain direction? It's gonna like bug me now. It's / rally. Oh, because like rally this person? So I can get down? How would you figure that out? I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna accept it. Move on. Let's get out of here. A monumental stone sculpture carved in the likeness of Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon. The stonemasons Purcell devoted 30 of her later years chiseling the piece, and it has stood for more than 150 years since. Even today, one cannot find a more stirring tribute to one of Ishgard's founding fathers. Okay, let's get back to gathering stuff. Move on from that. Yeah, I'm not really sure how you'd know to use rally, like unless you just kind of went through all of the emotes. Gotta figure out which one works. Gotta be like a trick to it. Okay, so I'm looking for Chisel Greens. Nothing there. Vial of thermal fluids. Interesting. No. Oops. I hate my stupid muscle memory. Because I moved all my mounts like up one. I keep on pressing on this because my muscle memory. Nothing there. Nothing there. I might need like a different part of the map, maybe? Let's kind of head to the west. Back out this way. Rarefield Rainbow Cotton Ball. Or bowl? I have to make sure it's not like hidden or something. No, it's not there either. Hmm. Not there. Do I look like a legendary? Other surveys the landscape to uncover and spot legendary or clouded mature trees and lush vegetation. Mist oil, ice crystal, rainbow cotton bowl. No hidden things. It must just be like really rare, maybe. Not there either. Coriander, rue, white frost. Still no Chisel greens. And I just go like buy them. No, that kind of defeats the fun. Coriander, rue. And keep on looking. Probably around here somewhere. I'm gonna do another Luck of the Pioneer. Nothing. I'm just going back the way I came now. Where could they be? Harvest Chisel Greens in the Kurthas Western Highlands. That's where I'm at. Just double check. Kurthas Western Highlands, yeah. No, I can't read that. I don't know, I said yeah, like I could read it. Yeah, Kurthas Western Highlands. Okay. So where are these plants being? Oh, okay. So this is like a legendary thing. I have to gather this at a certain time. Okay, I'm glad I looked that up, or I would have been here for the next like hour trying to find this. Okay, it says from 8. I'm assuming that's like, but Eorzean time. This is my current time. Server time. Eorzean time. Oh, so I just missed it. It was 14 minutes ago. Unless it's still here, maybe? Wait, this might be it actually. Hold on. This might have worked out. Is that the unspoiled lush vegetation? How long does it last though? Like, can I get there in time? Wait a minute. Fly. Blunko, run. Go. As fast as you can, please. Go. Go, 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 go. Yeah, I remember that there's like certain plants you can only gather at like certain times. But I didn't know like if this was one of them. So I assume because you won't need like 3 of them that I just need to go and gather it myself without having to wait for like a legendary unspoiled plant, but hopefully I can kind of get there in time and harvest this. I don't know if there's a time limit. I know they spawn at 8 a.m., but I don't know if they just like last forever until somebody harvests them or what. I'm a little nervous though. I'm a little nervous. Of course, it's like also in the very far corner of the map. There we are. Okay, okay, okay. All right, Chisel Greens. I have a 93% chance. Let's increase that to 100, and then that's fine. We'll just do that. Should get us like 6 of them. More than enough. Okay, phew. That was good timing then. That was very good timing. I just happened to like be here at 8 a.m. I got very lucky with that. Sweet. And there we are. Okay, back to Ishgard. Once again you come to me with a troubled look. Tell me of your plight, and we shall see if my knowledge may avail you. Well, If these aren't Chazal greens, you've done well to find these, rare as they are, and you have something else to show me, you say? I've seen many a head of Chazal greens in my time. This specimen can be considered royalty among them. Well, I'm thoroughly impressed, but what is it exactly you would have me do? So that is the way of it. I'm ashamed to call those zealots my countrymen, but come, let us compare the greens you brought. Though their outer leaves differ, their cores are identical in hue and structure both. There can be no doubting that these two specimens belong to the same family of foliage plants. I shall record these findings in a missive for you to use as a testimony. There is no need for thanks. As a man of science, 'tis reward enough that I can do my part to prove those old fossils of the Holy See wrong. What is happening right here? Oh, look at the little sheep. Have you found a way to refute the accusations against me? Please tell me you have. These appear to be just all greens, but it's not a very variety I'm familiar with. Wherever did you get this from? Forgive me if I'm being obtuse, but these greens you brought, I'm not quite sure how they'll prove my innocence. Yet another kind of green and a missive? This is truly the way of it, by the Fury. I must show these findings to Father Aberalt at once. All the Chazal greens found in Ishgard are near the eastern variety, you say? It is a most outrageous claim. Utterly ridiculous. What proof you have of this? My lords, please look upon these two bunches of greens. One is the Chazal green accused of being foreign, and the other is a wild Chazal found in Korthas. Master Martineau, the Holy See's foremost herbalist, testifies that these two greens belong to the same family of foliage plants. "'Tis a small wonder that that the foreign variety has so thrived here, for it wasn't foreign at all. Nay, my lords, it was very much at home." Master Martineau further goes on to write thus: "Seeds are born from one end of the realm to another by all creatures great and small. No matter how tightly sealed, the gates will do naught to hinder their spread." Are you ridiculing our nation's policy? I wouldn't dream of it, Sir Vantoro. I only wish to draw your attention to the time in the past, before Ishgard closed her gates to the outside world. Over a century ago, near eastern Chazal greens were brought over to Eorzea. Thanks to its hardiness, it thrived in our realm, becoming so ubiquitous that it displaced many indigenous species. Species such as the Kurthian Chazal, which fairly disappeared, and indeed it would have, had the Botanist Guild not continued cultivating it as a strain suited to cooler climates, or lands. These Chazal greens found a new way, or a new home in faraway Gridania, and now they have found their way back home to Ishgard. Seeds know no borders. They will sprout wherever so the earth embraces them. In this matter, Master Martineau ends his missive. As the matter was still undecided, I thought it best to withhold this fact, when I received a package from Mistress Fufucha at the Botanist Guild. Contained within were seeds beyond counting, along with this message: "May they provide for your children and theirs after them for 1,000 years to come." Never in all my years have I felt so humbled. Our own people would do well to learn from this magnanimous gesture. Father, surely you cannot mean to withdraw the accusations. The Jassal greens in question were of Chrithian stock all along. Our accusations were unfounded from the first. The matter is settled. Botanist Basil, it seems we have been less tolerant than was warranted. Upon my word, none shall question your deeds and motives again. Pray carry on as you have, in the manner of our nation. I'm not gonna lie, I really assumed that would end in trial by combat. But I guess it makes sense to like not give you combat tasks if it's a disciple job. But I don't know, like I assumed the Ishgardians were gonna like still be ignorant and combat was gonna have to like be involved. But I guess not. I guess they changed their minds, which is really good. Without your help, I'd most certainly be a dead man. Thank you, Plunko. Thank you 1,000 over. You've done so much for us already. I couldn't have asked for more of you. From here on, we'll endeavor to get by on our own. And who knows, we may, if we work hard enough, one day we may even win over Sir Ventrock. Now, I suspect that Miss Muji will be beside herself with worry. Please be sure to let her know that all is well. Once again, thank you, Plunko, for everything. Oh, you're so very welcome. It was like a fun little quest line. All of this happened? With that, I've been there to see it all, and seeds know no borders. I reckon I have the title for my final installment. Make no mistake, this clash between religion and reason will make for truly compelling reading. But I jest. I've got more sense than to invite more controversy than I already have. The article will focus on Basil's tireless efforts and the fruit born of the cooperation between botanists. With that, everything will be wrapped up in a neat little package. Speaking of packages, or that it didn't cost an arm and a leg to send those seeds. Now I've got nothing to show for my hard work. Oh, was she the one who sent the seeds? What I just said now? You mustn't tell anyone. I wanted to make amends for all the troubles I caused, you see. And so I sent the seeds in Fuchs's name. I'm glad to hear they were of some help to Basil. And with matters settled, our work here is done. You've been the best of subjects, Plunko. Without a doubt, this has been the most fulfilling story I've ever written, and I couldn't have written it without you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Oh, I've left your reward for Fuchs's keeping. Please have it from her, or please have it from her when you go to make your report, as I'm sure you will. I'm glad to hear that it ended well, and you will be glad to hear that Muji's latest article is the talk of the town. Inspired by the tale, many souls have come knocking upon our door, those who harbor the dream of becoming a botanist for the first time, as well as those who had once abandoned that dream. The guild is livelier for the presence. In the midst of all this activity, a particular missive arrived from Ishgard, thanking me and the guild for our donation. I haven't the faintest inkling what this was about. Yeah, an altruistic reporter. A reporter? Oh, I see. It appears even the most uninhabited among us may have a bashful side. And that reminds me, I have something for you. Or your reward from Musha. doubtless hard-earned, and 'tis plain from your bearing that you have grown much for your experience. Promise me that you will continue employing your knowledge and skills in service to man and nature both. So that should be the end of, yeah, all the Heavensward botanist quests. So once I start Shadowborn, then I can continue with this. Well, awesome. I'm very sorry. We're gonna call it there for today. I don't know. It's been a long day. It's been a long, rough day. So I think I need some sleep and some rest. But I'm glad I got the botanist jobs done today and knocked out. So I won't be streaming tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday, and I'll take a look at Culinarian and Weaver. Thanks so much for watching as always. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed today, and I will be back on Thursday. Bye everybody. Yeah, take care, Boogaloo. See you later.